right on schedule. The sound of my phone ringing sent a dark thrill through me. I knew exactly who it was before even glancing at the screen. The reason? I had changed the ringtone for her number to El Diguelo, the same mournful, merciless tune the Mexican army played for the doomed defenders of the Alamo. It meant no quarter given, no mercy shown. It was fitting. My wife had already destroyed our marriage, torn apart our family, and now it was my turn. I let the phone ring. I didn't answer because I knew it would drive her mad. Mary had never been the patient type. She'd call again and again, growing more infuriated with each unanswered attempt. I decided 6 times would be enough. 6 calls, each one feeding the fire of her frustration, each one making my revenge taste even sweeter. I sat back on the edge of the creaky motel bed, took a bite of my microwave burrito, and nearly choked on the rubbery mess. Even my wife's betrayal couldn't erase the fact that she had been a damn good cook. But that was the past, and the past was dead. For now, this run-down motel off Highway 6 was my home, roach-infested, cheap, and temporary. My brother had offered me and the kids a place to stay, at least until I got my hands on my lawsuit settlement. Once that money came through, I'd get us an apartment, maybe even one with a pool. Mary would be paying me child support too, and I intended to bleed every cent I could from her. When I broke the news to the kids about their mother's affair, I swore I heard our eldest, 18-year-old Darlene, snicker. Maybe I imagined it. Either way, when I told them they'd be living with me, their reaction was nothing short of excitement. They cheered, hyped at the prospect of ordering pizza whenever they wanted. This all started a month ago. Well, at least for me it did. For Mary, the deception had been going on for over a year. I had been the textbook clueless husband, blind and devoted. Until one random afternoon, fate decided to slap me in the face. I had been on my usual route home from the feed mill when a highway accident forced me to take a detour through the city streets. As I drove past the Blue Dolphin Motel on 2nd Avenue, something caught my eye. Mary's car, parked right there in the lot. Thought, no. Can't be. I turned around, parked across the street, and waited. A few minutes later, the motel room door swung open, and out walked my wife. Her arms wrapped around a tall, good-looking young man I had never seen before. She stretched up on her toes, pressing hot, eager kisses to his lips while he palmed her breasts in broad daylight. No bra, no shame. A red haze filled my vision. I gripped the steering wheel so hard my knuckles turned white, but I didn't move. I didn't storm over there. I didn't make a scene. I was past that. I should have been the broken, weeping husband drowning his sorrows in a bar, asking himself, what did I do to deserve this? But I wasn't. I was done. Divorce was a given. But that wasn't enough. I needed my retribution. I played the role of the oblivious husband for a few more days, masking my rage while I put my plan into motion. First, I met with a lawyer. Then I started setting the stage for Mary's downfall. The first target. Her lover. A $20 bill slipped to the motel clerk got me his name. A little digging revealed his address. An upscale lakeside townhouse. Saturday morning I caught him stepping outside. He was bigger than me. Younger, stronger. But I had something he didn't. Stun gun. One jolt sent him sprawling onto the pavement, convulsing helplessly. And then I let loose, landing blow after blow until his face was a ruin, and I was sure he'd never be able to use his privates again. Mary was out of town that weekend at another so-called seminar. A secretary at a law firm going to seminars. But that's when I found out she had more than one boyfriend. By the time she got back, I had already drained our bank accounts. Every last dollar from our checking and savings was now in an account under my name. Our credit card. Maxed out. No point canceling it. I had gone over the limit last month buying myself a Winston Pure RL fly fishing rod. Then I made sure everyone knew what a lying, cheating harlot she was. Copies of the damning evidence, photos, video clips, and audio recordings, went out to her coworkers, friends, and family. Even her 93-year-old grandmother got a package. I hesitated for a second before dropping that one in the mail. But in the end, she was collateral damage. The earth was going to be scorched. I sent the files to her bosses, too, hoping to get her fired. My lawyer even filed a lawsuit against her company for violating their morals clause. Apparently, those cases paid out big. But that wasn't all. I had my cousin Randy, who worked at Radio Shack and knew his way around surveillance gear, help me set up a website featuring her in all her filthy glory. I plastered flyers all over town with her picture, name, and number, advertising her as a good time. I wanted her shamed, ruined beyond repair. And now, 6 calls later, I finally answered the phone. "Good to hear your voice, honey," I said, voice dripping with venom. "How was your day?" "What the hell is going on, Bobby? Why are you divorcing me?" "Because you're cheating on me, you whore, that's why." She sighed like I was the problem here. "I get that, Bobby, but I mean, this has been going on for months, and it never bothered you before. So why now?" My grip tightened on the phone. She thought I knew. Of course I didn't know. "What the hell is wrong with you? Why would I put up with this? Come on, Bobby. Your mother saw me leaving a motel room with Thomas months ago." "She didn't tell you?" I was stunned into silence. "When I found out about your little revenge stunt, I called her. She told me she didn't say anything because, if you're anything like your dad, she understood why I was cheating." Mary chuckled. "Oh, and she told me to let you know not to even think about moving in with her. She said 25 years of your lazy ass was enough." I clenched my teeth. "You think this is funny?" "Well, yeah, kind of." She went on, detailing how my lawsuits were a joke, how her law firm colleagues laughed at them, how my attempts to destroy her life had only solidified her support system. Oh, and then she dropped the bombshell. "By the way, Bobby, does the name Patty Johnson mean anything to you?" Froze. Mary cackled. "Yeah, thought so. My friend Lisa saw Patty at the free clinic yesterday." "I'm just saying." My stomach dropped. She kept going, relentless, tearing into me, laughing at my weight, my lackluster skills in the bedroom, my pathetic revenge attempt. I had thought I was playing her. Turns out I had been the fool all along.